Hey guys, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joe. Today we're going to be trying some coffee creamer. The coffee creamer that I found today is something that I've seen before and I've been wanting to try it, but it's like kind of one of those things where you really don't want to waste money on something like that. Like you'd rather get something like that you're familiar with. So yesterday I just finally decided to just pick it up and try it. And what it is this. It's this sweet foam Reddi Whip sweet foam, I guess coffee creamer. It's made with non-fat milk and cream, and it says for the perfect finishing touch. So it's saying to put 3/4 of a cup of coffee, and then a 1/4 cup of cream, or I guess a quarter of the way full. It means. Before I start, I just want to say usually I would use a much better type of coffee for this type of review, but for today I'm going to be using some McDonald's coffee. Let me show you guys. Yeah, so this is what it comes in. I already went ahead and brewed a fresh pot right here. This is the McDonald's coffee. It's not too strong, but it's not too weak either. You guys think that's 3/4? What do you got? 3/4 of the way? 3/4? Does that make sense? I say 3/4. I say 75% full. Okay? And now the directions say to fill a 12-ounce mug with coffee made to your liking and save room for your phone. Check. Shake can well 4 times before use, then remove cap. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3. That wasn't 4 times, that was 4 seconds. That was a weird direction. All right, so turn can completely upside down and press nozzle sideways with finger to fill mug to the top. Easy. Wait, turn can. Okay, just like whipped cream. Rinse nozzle and replace in refrigerator. When making multiple beverages, replace the cap and shake between each drink. That was just a little tip that they threw in there. So, a couple of things before we start this. For me, a coffee creamer, one, it needs to really make my coffee thick. I don't like when my coffee is kind of like on the watery side, like it's just not, I don't know how to explain it. If you guys know what I mean, you know. But yeah, it needs to make it thick, it needs to make it sweet, it needs to bring out some coffee flavor without like completely masking it, because I'm the type of person, and I know a lot of people are not like this, but I'm the type of person who likes to taste my coffee still, even though I put stuff in it. So yeah, we're gonna give this a shot. It doesn't say it's flavored with anything, it just says it's sweet, like I said. Yeah, no artificial flavors or sweeteners, no preservatives, and no artificial growth hormone was used. So it's good, and it's gluten-free if you guys are into that. I'm gonna give this another shake because I don't know if I did good. All right, so my coffee will not stop jiggling. So all right, give it a shake. Turn it upside down. How deep do I go? Do I go in the coffee? And that's the other thing, I don't know, is this gonna mix, or am I gonna have to get a spoon and mix it and then ruin this pretty design that I'm supposed to have? So let's see. Okay, that was just like whipped cream. Should we do a taste test like this? Oh. That tastes weird. Okay, so compared to like the same brand of like whipped cream, it's not as thick. It doesn't leave that oiliness in your mouth. But the flavor is kind of weird. It's not sweet like you would think it'd be sweet. It's kind of tastes like maybe like a non-fat, sugar-free vanilla ice cream. It does have some vanilla flavor. But yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, it's not supposed to be drank like this. Like, it wasn't intended for that use. We're gonna pretend that I rinsed this with warm water. Just set it to the side because I will rinse it, but later. For the coffee itself, you guys, you can see it's not mixing. Like, it didn't go below the surface of the coffee. It's sitting on top. It looks really pretty. It almost looks like a rose. That was a dumb idea. May not do that. It almost looks like a rose, like a flower. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to drink it like this. I'm gonna try, but I might have to get a spoon. So let's just try it as is. No. I'm gonna have to mix it because I had a cold, like a bunch of cold cream was in my mouth, and then this hot coffee came rushing in, so it was just, I didn't have a warm drink. So I'm gonna get a spoon. Okay, so I'm back with a spoon, and yeah, I'm just gonna give it a mix. See, it's slowly starting to change color, but I think it's gonna be too dark for me. So there is some foam staying on top, as you can see. Let me turn this cup around so I can hold it. As you can see, there's some foam staying on top, but it's not, I don't know if it's gonna go down. The rest of it went down. The coffee is getting lighter, but it's not, I guess it's the lightness. I guess if it gets any lighter, we probably wouldn't be able to taste it. So let's try it now. Yeah, that has like no sugar. The flavor's okay, but there's no sugar at all. And I followed the directions, but it said 12-ounce mug. I'm pretty sure that this is a lot bigger than 12 ounces. Solo cups, these to-go cups, I think these are 12 ounces. Or is it 6? Bro, I don't know. Okay, so let's say like a regular coffee mug is about 6 ounces. None of my mugs say what 6 ounces is, but on this, it looks like, it almost looks like it's not even a coffee cup. But yeah, so I could have tried it with something like this, but I wanted you guys to be able to see the color differentiation. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some more, but I'm gonna go a little deeper so that way it sprays into the coffee. I'm gonna try to do it closer to this edge so that you guys can see. See, this is why I didn't wanna buy this. It's so, like, it's not quick in the morning. Like, you can't just make this and taste it and go. I just got an email from my campus president about the hurricane that's coming. Y'all, every year they give us all this hype. And yeah, it gets bad, but like sometimes it's overhyped. So this is 2 servings. This is like another morning of coffee that I could have had I just used like regular creamer that I already knew would work. Let me put this back here so y'all can see it. Okay, let's try it. I wish this was warm. If they could make something like this that stayed at room temperature, I think that would be a lot more ideal for coffee. Because even with my creamers sometimes, I don't like to pull it right out of the fridge and pour it in my cup because it completely cools down your coffee. If I have time, I'll let it sit and get to room temp, but if not, you know, I'll just heat it up a little bit. But I don't put cold creamer in my coffee, and there's no way to heat this up because it's in a metal can. The flavor is good now, the sugar is good, but I'm still having that problem with the hot and cold touching my lips. Like, I don't like it. Makes me feel like I need to throw the whole thing in the microwave. I feel like all the bubbles and all the foam is gonna go away. When I make my Cuban coffee and I do the pomita, the sugar, well, for those of you who don't know, when you make Cuban coffee, you take a few teaspoons of sugar and you add the first few bits of coffee that come out, and you mix that up real good into like this paste. It's gonna turn into like a golden color paste, and then you add your coffee to that. Or you could add that to your coffee, however you like to do it. Doing that, I think, gives, I don't know, there's no cream to it, but even with that, like, at least it's still warm. That's how I like my coffee. This is how I do it on the daily because it's faster, but on the weekends I do like to do my the Cuban coffee. It's very good. It's a lot of caffeine though. When I first started drinking that coffee, I would drink the whole pot. And my pot, it's not the tiny one, it's like the next one up. This is my coffee pot. And I would drink this whole thing. I'd fill it up and I'd drink the whole thing. And like that. I'd be like lit. But not, not in a good way, like in a, what the heck do I do with myself kind of way. But back to the coffee. Personally, I would still add more sugar. So the consistency of the coffee now is good. It's on the thicker side, it's creamy. It's not like kind of like drying out my tongue like a lot of coffee creamers do. I don't know if that happens to you guys or if that's just something I make up in my head when my mouth is dry, but I feel like sometimes a creamer can leave my mouth dry depending on the flavor, I guess, that they put in it. Yeah, the temperature, I guess, just as it mixes and melts, it'll warm up, but as it warms up, your coffee is gonna get colder. Or a con of it would be is that you cannot just stick it right in your cup. Like if you're gonna do a to-go cup like I showed you guys, it's gonna be kind of hard to measure unless you put the foam at the bottom of the cup and then put the coffee. I should try it that way. Maybe it'll work better. You guys want to do a little side-by-side comparison and see if it works better when we spray it at the bottom of the cup. And check these out. Look, I got these at Dollar Tree, y'all. Dollar Tree, and it looks like marble. It's so cute, and it's plastic. Just gonna rinse this cup right here. Oh my God. Can you come, like, so I can sit? Jesus, this chair hates me. So we're back with an identical cup. Should put them like that. And this time, I should have did this before. I didn't think of it. But see, you think of stuff when you're doing stuff. So this time, I'm gonna spray the foam at the bottom of the cup and then add the coffee. Okay, I think that's good. Let me just do a little more. Yeah, there we go. You guys could put less or more. Once you taste it for the first time, you'll kind of like try to start to figure out how you like it. So, so let's go ahead and add the coffee, see if this makes a difference. Like try to get all of this warm on top. Oh, I already like this a lot better, I think, because I can instantly see the coffee mixing in with the cream. This is how I would do it. Sorry y'all, a little bit of a video issue there, but we're fine, we're fine. So like I was saying, yeah, this is like how I would do my thing. Like this is really good. Well, I mean, I haven't tried it yet, but I liked how it automatically mixed. It's still not sweet enough. Didn't put enough, but it's hot all the way through. There's no coldness touching my lips, and it's a more consistent flavor. No, I haven't mixed it yet. Like I mixed this one. I think right off the bat, first pour, that's much better than the way I did it before. Quick recap, it's not sweet enough for me. It's not fast enough for me. It's not what I was expecting, but it's okay. Some of the pros is it does give a cool aesthetic. Like if you want to post a picture of a cup of coffee that you made yourself and make it seem like you just went out to a nice place, maybe you can, you know, forge that up somehow. It gives a really nice floral design on top, depending on how you squirt it. I wouldn't buy it again, no. If you have an extra $4 and you want to try this, you can try it, but make sure you get your regular creamer too. Like don't just buy this, because just in case, you know, you don't want to have to make a trip back to the store because coffee is very important, you know? You gotta have coffee in the morning, you gotta have coffee right when you get back from work, you gotta have coffee for school. Like coffee's a big part of people's lives, you know? You know, with this, It's an acquired taste. Let me taste this one again. I should add some more. I know, I'm not doing it right. I think I'm getting used to this on its own, even though it's not really great. I'm gonna mix her again. Maybe fold it in like, you know. Oh, I got some on the table. Yuck. Oh, okay. Back to this. Okay. Well, that's it. You know, it's pretty to the point. The Reddi Whip Sweet Foam, it is what it is. It's foam. For me, I wouldn't replace, it's not gonna replace your coffee creamer, but it'll give a nice touch to it. But all right, guys, I know it was a short video, but there wasn't much to it. It's a coffee creamer and coffee. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye.